I barely remember the initial stages of my dad having polycystic kidney disease. It never seemed real until it was. Sitting next to my dad at a restaurant, he leaned over and quietly said, "They say I need a kidney transplant." "Oh? What does that mean?" "Well, I don't qualify for the donor list, and I have to find my own donor. Mom and I met with the surgeon, and it looks like you're the only one of my girls that can do it." The air left my lungs first, and then the room. My dad could actually die from this disease. In a split second that felt like hours, everything I knew about the world was upside down. I breathed in. "What do I need to do?" "Are you sure?" asked Dad. "Yes, there's no question here." As soon as I said those words, I felt something. It was so deep down, I'm not even sure I knew it was there. But it seemed important. The year following transplant was filled with rest and healing, but also training. My 4 amazing sisters had participated in Kidney March while Dad and I were preparing for transplant, and now we were joining this magical and mystical world. That first night, I was exhausted and every muscle ached. As I laid in the camper next to my dad, I was brought back to the sleepless night I had spent before our transplant. It felt the same, like I was doing a really big thing. Something irreversible, something life-changing. Maybe donating a kidney, like choosing to walk 100 kilometers, was more brave than I had allowed myself to think. Maybe I was less selfish than I had been led to believe by all the negative voices in my life. After that sleepless night before the transplant, I had woken up and walked into the surgery suite. And tomorrow, I would keep walking. Night 2 came, the end of the longest day of Kidney March. Another 38 kilometers. Such a long journey. As my body relinquished its hold on the day and my eyes closed, I remembered thinking that those 38 kilometers were only a fraction of the long 2-year journey from testing to transplant. Giving up 23 vials of blood in one day for testing had to be harder than walking all day. And for the first time, I let myself feel proud. Proud of who I was, proud of what I had done for my dad, proud of what I had accomplished so far, and what I would accomplish the next day. Maybe that had been the faint feeling I had noticed in that restaurant all those years ago. And it was okay to feel that way. My first Kidney March weekend was like coming home to the best family reunion. It was the awakening of post-transplant me, an awakening that resided in meeting and connecting with kidney recipients, family members, friends, and other kidney donors, strangers who became family. It was in the 96 of the 100 kilometers I walked that year. It was in the stories I heard on the road and in camp. It was in being asked to be the donor flag bearer and standing on the closing ceremony stage, being celebrated for what I had done. It was in being given permission to be proud by the love that surrounded me and acceptance of how amazing it was to save my dad's life. Kidney March allows even the most humble of us to realize and celebrate our value, worth, and gifts. It lifted me up when I didn't even know I needed it, and taught me that connection is priceless, joy is exponential, that love leads, and that everyone there should be proud of themselves.